All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, welcome, 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 guys and gals, you beautiful, intelligent people. So awesome of you to drop by. I will say, yes, I must. You guys are so great. So great, viewers, lurkers and twerkers, sandwich making workers, because who doesn't love a good sandwich? All right. Yes, I want you. What? Blah? What? What are you saying, Bob? I would love for you guys and gals to know that I appreciate you so much for watching the content. You're so great, especially if you could tolerate and deal with me. Hey, what's up with that? That's a good thing, isn't it? All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so obviously we are just beginning. Again, like usual, please bear with me while I finish up with the mod stuff. Quick shout outs to Falabest for the comment. Keep up the good work, man. I love it. Such an awesome comment. Yeah, I'll just paste it into chat as well. Why not? How's your day going, by the way? We're going to get coding here soon enough. Okay, another one here. Lots of positive comments every once in a while. Every random stream that I've done. Amazing people. Truly are. Yeah, okay. Some positivity. Again, you're gonna have to obviously be part of the live stream to see it. I know I don't really have a schedule, but I try to be consistent with the morning streams, noon streams, mountain time. Okay, here, let's finish up. And there we go. Perfect. This, I'd like to paste that as well. Quick shout outs to supporters, viewers, Dude's Cousin, Falabest, Sun Coast Software. Appreciate every one of you guys and gals. YouTube followers, Nap, Vision, Peter N, Cesar Rojas, Tech Dave 99, WX87, Flawless Hack, Salt of the Earth Ministry, A Yahweh, and Christian Zuler R. Yerp, yerp, yerp. One sec. All right. Hopefully I got that out of the way. And funny things to say. Let's see. Yes. I definitely do this. I'm not sarcastic at all, guys. Am I? Not at all. No. Never. And my brain also has too many tabs open. Let's go. All right, we're gonna continue as usual. Again, I'm trying to, get right into the content because I know I tend to go on and on and on and on and on. It's all for the entertainment, boys and girls. All for the entertainment. Okay. All right. Just reading some of the funny things. I'll share that in chat sometime.
When you play on unregulated
What?
gambling sites.
Whoa! Who asked for your commercial? Seriously? Like the rude factor. Unbelievable. No respect. No respect nowadays, boys and girls. No respect. Okay. Time to get to work. So where were we? Let's recap a little bit. We're obviously continuing on with this Winforms application, guys and gals. I'm just throwing this together, some different ideas, concepts, things you could do. I'm giving you, trying to help you. You probably want to create. You're a creator. You want to make something. Maybe you have a program idea of sorts. Again, it's your design, your concepts. These are the tools to help you. Ideas. You don't have to use exactly what I'm using. You can create and make it your own, right? Yes, you can, like Bob the Builder says. That is Bob the Builder, right? It's been a minute since my kid watched those television shows. All right. So yeah, I'm going to do a few other things. We've created a second form. Actually, the first form, I kind of went backwards. I did it the hard way. So let's say you started or began with Form 1. You're going to have to check out last video. Hopefully you're watching this series to learn. Again, guys and gals, I'm not over here doing 20 takes videos. This is live content for you. I don't have time, to do 20 takes videos so that I can look like I'm good on YouTube to get those million views. Okay? Way too painful. And I just don't have time. I'm doing other programs and such. Like, who has time to do 20 takes on one singular video just to get people to like you? I don't. I'm here to teach, maybe throw in a few jokes, laughs, being silly, all that stuff. Show you some code and such. All right. Great to have you. That's true. Okay. So let's build and run and just see where we're at. Okay? Like I said, we went backwards. I did it kind of showing you the hard way because, normally you would start with Form 1. That's what you're given in an application. So Form A is like your main page or title page. We're gonna add in a picture here. I did the old internet search, found a picture, and our button should work for going to Form 1, and it does. Same thing with going back to the main page. Perfect. Exit, I actually want to move it to the main page, so we got to do that. A lot of little things, right? Changing it up. Sometimes you're kind of going along and you have ideas, and then you're like, well, this will be better here. You know what I mean? So there's going to be changes made, right? Form 2, we don't have yet. We got to enter some values. Our program's just a little fun, short program. Nothing too crazy. And display the values, calculate slope. 4/3 is our slope. We can reset it. Everything gets cleared. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. Ribbit. Ribbit. That'd be terrible having a frog in the throat. Like, for real, for real. Reload the application, and oh yeah, we have to fix that as well. Okay, let's exit here. So, reminder, a few things to do, some little bit of tweaking and adjusting to do. All right, so first off, I'm going to take... are we gonna have... I haven't added one of those to the... Oh my goodness, is it gonna be... I'm changing it. You guys are getting changed, okay? You're getting changed. Just for the fact that you're dropping commercials now. All right. Normally I don't get that, so... It just throws me off. I already trying to... I have enough to focus on without having that happening. Okay. Now, I was thinking, should I put a panel? At this point, we can start copying, right? Which is nice. I don't need all those extra buttons, but we'll just copy the panel. It's going to copy everything. And I'm just going to paste it here. Now, this is actually... So let's start deleting stuff here. We don't need any of this. Maybe we'll need that. We'll see. Let's see. We're planning on going. This is the main page. We've got form 1 here. So I could take this, put it here, delete that. And the exit button, yes. The exit button. Now, I didn't make the main page the same size. Maybe I should have. 9.75. First thing you should do is this. I made it smaller. It's going to change the size. That's fine. And just to make things easier, I'm going to do this. And this, okay, and then I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this, and I want to move it, so I'm just copying the locations. Whoops, what did I just do? Hang on. Okay, let's have a look. All right, not fitting. Okay, what size are you here? It's not changing. What's up? Let's have a look. Okay, that's got to move over. I don't know what it's doing. Close. It keeps auto adjusting. That's the problem. 12:14. There. Okay, so you're being like that, are ya? Okay. I'm just trying to save some time here, but I think we're just going to go back to the way it was. I'm going to delete this. What's the size of our form? 768. So I want to change this to... let's take the lock off of it, and so we can move it. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? I swear to God, I'm always messed with all the time. I swear to God. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to size this. 768. So I want to make this, I don't know, I'm going to go 661 for now. And I want to move it because it's in a weird spot. Why are you there? I can't even grab it. Let's go, I don't know, 25. Hang. Did I not have that selected? Why are you being like this? There we go. Finally. Okay, move. Here. There. There's the exit button here. Perfect. So we're going to need that. So I'm going to go to here. Okay, I'll just leave that for now. This is going to be, let's have figure this out. So my panel is 861, 900. 900 minus 861 is a difference of 39. This is 768. And this is 768 minus 39, just for consistency. So I'm going to make this 729, okay, for length. I like it that it auto adjusts everything. That's such a relief. It really is. Makes life a little bit easier. Our position isn't perfect though. We need to move it. Y is 0, I think. Let's just see what the other one is quickly. You're going back and forth a lot. Okay, the X is the only value. Y should be 0. Okay, we're too far to the right, so let's try 790 and just have a look here. Okay, that's better. I can see the edge now. And I should have just did that in the first place, but whatever. Okay, maybe a little bit more. 796. I could do the numbers, but I could kind of see it here. So let's run this. Perfect. It should take us to Form 1 still. Good, nice. Because I saved the button. I didn't delete it, right? Okay, perfect. So we got to make this exit button. It will copy. So here's something neat. When you copy a block of stuff or items, like I copied the panel, all I had to do was select the panel. Okay? And everything inside the panel is a child of the panel, right? If you've been following along, you would know this, right? So that's why I'm able to kind of copy everything over and then just move and delete whatever I don't want. Do I need a reset? No, I don't. Do I need a reload? No, I don't. Do not. Okay? The location is just going to be good enough for now. And there's only 2 buttons. It's either 1 or 2. This should be 0. There's nothing here. Okay, good. So Form 1 works, and I'm just gonna, I don't know. We'll call this main page for now, right? All right, good enough for now. Main page. And if we want to go to Form 1, go to Form 1. Now let's make our exit work. So our exit's going to be drop and form exit. Yeah, sure. We'll go with the same code or the same name. Now let's do our events. Hover, trying to speed things up here. Okay, mouse hover. And mouse leave. We're just gonna do the simple stuff. and mouse click. Now that's the other thing, right? So between forms, you can have the same name for the buttons. There's going to be no conflictions because each form is independent of the other form. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go to the first form. I want to delete this button is the plan. And I could keep it, but whatever. Exit button. We want the code for the exit button. Okay. And this is the exit button. I still have to add some stuff here, don't I? Okay, and let's do this other one, which is... Okay, helpers, events, or event buttons. I just can't win, guys. I just can't win. Okay, going back to that. That's to put me in a better mood because I just want to, yeah, it's huge cringe for me. Huge cringe. You know? The commercials aren't paying the bills, so like I don't really care. If the commercials are paying the bills, then I'll share the commercials. Otherwise, I don't care about them. No, I do not. Okay. Check this, make sure we're good. All right. And also the stream I haven't checked. I should make certain we're good. Check this. Okay, perfect. Drop the A's. Okay. Focus. Back on track. I'm kind of organizing here right now. The code is what I'm doing. I don't want any buttons disabled in the code, so it's fine. Okay, go back to here. We'll just fix things kind of afterwards. We have a stop timer. Oh yeah, right. So that means I have to move the timer, don't I? Blah blah. That messes things up, the stop timer. I could totally remove it, to be honest. You guys have already seen it, right? Darnskis. What other buttons do we have? The reset, the reload, the exit. I could stop timer when we go back to the main page, I guess. Control Z, stop timer. Control X. Not when we exit, but when we go back to the main page, or even reset. Start main page. Here we go. I'm getting rid of that. Delete. Bye bye. Stop timer. We'll just do that for now. Okay, stop timer when we go back to the main page. All right, that works. So, and then now we're going to cut this and we're going to delete the exit button from Form 2. And I'll just copy this anyways. I'll cut it out and just put it back in there. Right, that changes too. I need my instantiations. So for now, I'm just going to go like this. It's no biggie. There we go. All I did was copy, cut them out. Again, we're deleting the exit program from Form 1. There we go. And we're going to need, so I'll delete that after. I need my instantiation. So I'm gonna just go like this, and I'll just call it A. It's good enough. Oh, it is A. We already have it. So easy fix. All I need to do is put an A at the end. Easy fix. All right. So back to Form 1. Wow. YouTube is really bad for pushing the commercials today. Talk about aggressive. Okay. Now, first things first, before deleting a button, this is the smart thing to do, guys and gals. Get rid of your events. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. You're learning things here. Tips and tricks. Okay, my pain is your gain. All right, delete the events first. Then you can delete the button. And then you can go to the code and delete the code. Boom. And you will know if you have issues if this is broken. Okay? If you can see your form still and everything's good, you're good. You'll know if it's broken. It'll show some weird screen, and all you really need to do is kind of go back and just go undo, right? But those are the steps. When you already have a button with events, you must go to the events first, remove the code associated or the name associated with the event. Just highlight and delete. It's that easy. Once these are all cleared, because what it does is it updates the secret, the top secret. Where is that again? It's here, right? No. Which one is that again? We have Form 1, Form A, not the app. I can't even see it now. It's that .cs one we've opened before, not the program. We've already been there. That takes you to main, not app config. Never fails. When you need something, assembly, I don't think it's that. Yeah, no, it's not that. Don't mess with that either. I don't go to it often, but you can see, usually it's easy to find when you have errors or issues. But anyways, I believe I showed it to you already once in a prior video, one of the early videos. I don't know why I can't see it now, guys. No big deal. Okay. It's the code behind, because there's another code behind or CS file that's created behind the scenes. for us, right? It's all the information the program needs. It's part of the linking. And if you mess with that information, if you do things kind of backwards, that information's still there in the code behind. I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. I wish I could show you. It would be easier to show than explain. I don't know why I can't see it now. It's odd. Where are you? Normally you're like right here in my face. So, but anyways, there is probably another way of finding it, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so yeah, there'll be code left behind in that file, and that's where the error happens, right? Because the program's like, okay, that's all gone, but I still have the code here, right? So that's where the break happens. It's part of the linking. Okay, again, if you have followed the series, you would have seen it. I know you would have seen it. I did it in one of the earlier videos. Showed you how to fix it. Okay, now I don't know why these are collapsing. It's odd. Okay, where are we here? So our exit button should be good now. And our form button should be good as well. Okay, so let's test. I did move the exit. I'm kind of forgetting the other thing I wanted to do. Probably best to, like, when you guys and gals are doing this sort of thing, just jot down a little list of things, to-dos, right? It's so easy to forget with everything that's going on. So I'll just run it and I'll figure it out again. So let's test the exit. Okay, perfect. Run it again. Form 1. Okay, we don't have an exit here. I moved it to the main page. That's what I wanted. Let's go to the main page. Perfect. Let's go back to form 1. All right, perfect. We don't have a form 2 yet. So if we want to exit, we got to go back to the main page. Odd to do it that way, but you know, why not? All right. I'm trying to think. What else? The picture, was that the last thing I wanted to do? I added the panel quickly, and I should say 1, and there we go. Okay, we'll just roll with it. Okay, back to adding pictures. Okay, remember, in File Explorer, always, like I suggested, and I guess I'll go over it again. When you install Visual Studio, of course, it's going to be in your C drive. Create a developer folder in the C drive on the main. So C, whatever you want to call that folder, that's up to you. My designs, you can call it my I don't know, my sleds. My dogs are my sleds. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. Create a folder on the C drive. Anything where you want to save your programs or all the applications you're creating. Okay. You can create subfolders. Call one C# applications. You may or may not do C++ applications. I don't know. It's up to you. Winforms, right? Because you can also do things with C++ through having console applications, right? There's console applications, and of course we got a GUI type application we're doing. All right. So you'll go in, you'll create a new project like we've done here, save it in that location, right? Wherever your developer folder is. Obviously it's going to be on the C drive. That's where you want it. Remember, recall, no spaces, okay? Being repetitive, we're kind of recapping here, just, I guess, for memory's sake and remembering everything, right? It helps. So go into File Explorer, find your project name, okay? And then I'm going to right? We created this resources folder, right? That's where we're going to put our pictures. So I've found another picture, and you'll see it shortly here. I'm going to copy it because I'm going to have a backup somewhere on my pictures folder, right? Just a backup. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to my C drive. I'm going to go to my developer folder, Visual Studio Projects, C# apps, Winforms, and then I'm going to look for my project name, which is called Drop and Sauce. I'm going to go into that. I'm going to go into the resources folder and paste that image. Okay, and then I'm going to rename it because I like short names, not long names. So I'm going to go like this. We'll just do a dash, hyphen, good enough. Okay, there we go. So now it's actually pasted. There's a copy of it in resources on my file explorer. Okay, but you're not seeing it here yet. And yes, it's one-to-one communication in the sense, but we have to kind of like refresh or update it. So we got to make the magic happen so we can see it. So we go click our project here. Don't rename it. Right click, properties, resources. Okay, we're going to add a resource, add an existing file. I don't know. So there's the resources folder I'm talking about. As you can see, I'm inside my project. Okay. And there it is. There's the image. And then we're going to add it. Boom. Okay. Internal, whatever. It all seemed to work. But if I remember, I can't remember. There were some things I changed before, but it might have been WPF. I don't recall. So, but for all intents and purposes, this works for now. You have the opportunity to change this. Access modifier. Save it, Control-Shift-S. Now we can close this. And you'll see now here it is in resources. We can actually see it now. Okay? All right, drop the A's. We'll go back to Form A. So the other thing we need to do is go to that image, right click, properties. We need to know the pixel size. Okay? The size of the image is 730 by 460. Okay? 730 by 460. I tend to make them 3 pixels wider. You can adjust it to whatever you feel like. You may need a little more or not. So I'm going to select my image and I want to change the size of it so it fits, right? It's all about pixels. That's what you guys and gals see on the screen. There we go. Perfect. Okay, but I want to add 3 pixels in the X and the Y. Okay, boom. It's a little bit big, but that's okay. We can move it. No biggie. Oh, there, that looks good. Perfect. I can lock it so I don't move it anymore. You can still move it just by easily changing these location values. Okay. Now, I know we've already done an image already. This is top left, sure. Top left. This should be top bottom right. And these are top right. They should. So that's the other great thing about copying and pasting from other forms is it takes the attributes and brings them over. So you're saving a lot of time and work. Once you create something, you can reuse it form to form to form. It's nice. I tend to have a habit of looking again just to make sure everything's good. All right, let's add our image. 3 dots, click it, look for the image, click OK. There we go. All right. We'll quickly build it, run it, and let's have a look. Let's go. So if I maximize, right now it's top left where it's anchored, so it's going to do that. That's what the anchoring does. We want our panel to stretch, which is nice. Again, all part of the anchoring. Okay, you can play around, tweak it, adjust it, change your anchors anytime you want. I could have the image go to the bottom. Depends what I want, right? This is a main page. We don't really have much going on. Go back to the main page if I want to exit. All right. Okay. Hopefully you're following along okay. Now, what's next? What do I want to do? I'm going to create a new form. I should have had another image, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do the image on the next stream. Okay, so let's create a new form. Okay, because that's enough for images for now. On the new form, I'm going to place an image as well. Okay. Click the name of your project. Right click. Add. Form. Window forms. Okay. It's already selected. It's going to be form 2. It already knows which one's the next form. Perfect. Add. I always just leave it. I'm going to double click this to bring up the code behind. That's all I'm doing. Perfect. I always leave it as form 2 or whatever. You can rename these to whatever you want. You can title them if you choose. I tend to just, for me, I just keep them the way they are. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so I'm going to go with what size is this form again? I could go a little bit bigger. Messing around with panels all the time. So once you decide what size you want your form to be, just consistently do the same thing. That's what I recommend. First thing I do is change the font because it always changes. It always auto adjusts. There's an auto size false, it says. Must be something else. Anyways, when you change the font size, it has to do with the font up here. Okay, have we changed the name up here? Let's do that. We're going to take that title name and we're just going to carry the title name over. There. And so I could rename this, maybe go form 2, right? If we want, whatever we decide. And we'll just go form 1. Boom. Okay. Also, I could easily add a label if I wanted to, using this font size. And I don't know, we'll call it drop sauce page 2, except it's going to be page 1. Okay, and it's going to say 1. That's all it's going to do, right? And then I'm just going to put it right there, because why not? You know, why not? Then the user knows which page they're on. So I'm going to copy this. Text align. This should say top right. Okay, make sure you change the anchor because it's part of the form. The form is the parent, okay? So definitely your anchor is going to be based on the parent form. So this is the top right of the parent, right? Okay, so I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it on form 2. This is going to say 2. Make this 0. It's kind of annoying having to do that all the time, but I still like creating, so it doesn't, I know it's kind of irks a little bit, but whoops. It is what it is. Location. I'll copy and paste the location. Now, okay, Control Z. Our form here isn't sized yet. There we go. Okay. And same thing. I do apologize if I'm going a little quick, guys and gals. I hope you're following along. All right. Again, I'm going to copy this. It's going to be exactly the same dimensions as the other one. Whoops. What did I do, Bob? Did I cut it? Copy, not cut. There we go. And it's going to have the same coordinates. Whoops. All right. Something messed up with the coordinates here. Let's see what happened. There we go. All right. I'm going to delete all this. Whoops. Control Z. Delete, 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 delete. And we're going to add some different buttons. And then what I could do is I could have like a back button. And then this could say form 3 if we had form 3. The reset and reload we may need. So we'll just leave them anyways for now. And what do we have for a title on this one? Okay. That said main page. We didn't really have a title. For now, I'm just going to go temp text. Okay, just for now. Okay. What I want to do is I want to add a picture box. Boom. The dimensions are going to be, here's the location. And now, guys and gals, you can position things where you where it seems fit for you, okay? Again, my coordinates in that are not set in stone. It's not like you have to have it there exactly. Again, you place it. I could easily move this wherever I want it, and it'll kind of lock where, you know, it's kind of nice as well, based on whatever else you have in your form. I'm going to leave that like that. And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to, nope, not that one. Silly me. I want a label. And then I'll just name it display. What do I have for label names again? I'm just gonna go like this. Try to be consistent. No. Go back here. I guess, I don't know, I don't really have a set. I don't really have anything set in stone here. Let's just go like this, drop in sauce. And it's gonna be called display. I'm just gonna call it display for now. Okay, we're actually on form 2, so I could put 2. There we go, and it's gonna say display info here. 14 in bold, 14 bold, sure. Okay, location. I'm working out of a program that I've already kind of done all the work ahead of time, so just sharing what I have already. There we go. Okay, so we have that, we have that. Let's just build quickly. Our buttons are gonna have weird numbers as well. These should be all good. This all should be good. Okay, let's go here. We load the program. Let's see, hang on, before I do that, let's add, we need a text box. That's what we need. I don't have a custom one, so we're gonna use a basic text box. Its location is going to be this. And our tab index is actually 3. This should be 0. We don't need to tab to that. And picture boxes don't have anything like that. Also, quickly, center screen, start position. Make sure that is center screen as well, okay? For the form itself. And then this is going to be actually the... So what I could do is actually, this is going to be center parent, because the main page is going to be the parent. Let's find out. And run it. So this is displayed center screen. I hit form 1. It should center on the parent. This is the parent one. Okay, boom. There we go. Okay, that's how that works. All right. Back to here. How are we doing for time? We're getting up there in time. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Viewer, lurker, and twerker, you're so awesome. Stopping by again. You're an absolutely amazing individual. 100%. I love it. Thank you for showing up. I'm going to place stuff on here. Excuse me, I just had something to drink, getting dry mouth. Well, I get parched from talking so much. You know, I'm not really a talker, but for you guys, I'm doing it. Normally, I'm just working away, you know. Size is going to be 600 by 20. There we go. I stretched it out. What else do we have? Do we have a name yet? No. Okay, this is going to be the name of it. We're going to kind of be working with the file directory now. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. So, reset. I have back, I have forward. This reset button should be a dummy button right now. Dummy meaning there's nothing on it. So I could just take it. Well, actually, it's locked. No, I'll keep it. So what I'm going to do, these are all locked. That's fine. I'll just drag and drop another one. Actually, I want to maintain the properties. So I'm going to go like that. That's why I'll just copy, because once I have the properties or attributes set up for my button, I'll just copy another button instead of having to change all the fields and such all the time, because it gets very redundant, you know. False, and then I'm just going to move it somewhere here, and location, there we go. Boom. Okay, and we're gonna need so we have that reset. Maybe we'll need it, I don't know. And then I'm gonna copy this, paste, and then I'm just kind of putting these random spots, guys. So this is going to be, just put it as 0 for now. Same thing with this. This is going to be called clear. Could be the reset button, but I'm just going to delete it. Okay. Reload would be like refresh the screen. This is going to be pictures. Okay. It's just random. Okay. The name of the button is going to be, I'm going to call it DNS just for short. DNS, browse pictures. Okay, and then the clear is going to be kind of the same thing. I tend to put the project name DNS. I could have used DNS in the other ones, but that's fine. This is just for you guys and for funsies. So this could actually say something like just trying to think of what to, something pictures, but I can't think of what other word I want with it. We'll keep it simple. We'll just call it view pictures. Okay, view pictures, good enough. And so there we go. We have our buttons in that, our layout, our drag and drops. For now, that should work. Now let's double check the code. What do we have for code? Not much at all. Okay. So typical usual stuff. I'm going to go like this. And I don't know what I'm going to need yet. So I'm going to go like this. I'm most likely going to need this. And that's going to be number 2. We're on form 2. I always change the name of my object. It's just habit. I don't know, my mind wants to avoid conflictions, even though there really will be no conflictions, but I just do that anyways. Okay, form 1, and do the typical copy and paste of this stuff. So when you close the program, it'll collapse that stuff on you. That's normal. I'm not ready for it to be collapsed, but it is what it is. And then I'm just going to use this back color. That's going to say 2. And no timer. We're done with the timer. You get the idea. We're definitely going to have a cleanup crew. So that's going to be part of our methods region form. Hang on, form. Yeah. Okay. Let's just paste that, and I'm going to go like this. There we go. methods region. Trying to do this quickly, guys. And clean up crew and end region here. Whoops. And here. There we go. Okay. What else are we going to need? We're going to need typical stuff. Do I need a helper? I don't know. Okay. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Go like this. We definitely are going to have events. That's a guarantee. And always end. That's why this red mark is here, because it wants the end region. Okay. Okay, there we go. So that started. So what we can do, go here. We should get our back button working. It'll take us back to, so we're going to go back to, give me a sec here. Okay, I'm going to go like this. It's going to be called this. Go back to 1. Yes. And this is going to, whoops. This is going to say DNS. DNS. There we go. Perfect. All right. So that's the name of that. We're going to do the events quickly. Just the 3 of them. Mouse hover. Mouse leave. Kind of getting a full tutorial here a little bit, guys and gals. Okay, this isn't one of those one-hit wonders. It's not a one-hit wonder video where you do 20 takes to make it perfect, right? We're doing everything. Mistakes, good, the bad, all of it. Mouse click. And annoying phone call, just like commercials and annoying unwanted phone calls. Yeah, all trash. Okay, go back. Let's see here. Main page, go back. I'm going to call it go back. Go back. And it's going to be this. This is all I'm doing is this. And this. The copying pasting is a little bit faster. Am I going to have a full form reset? I don't know. We'll see. So see, and then we're going to do this. So close this. This is form 2. So the code means close this being form 2 and go back to form 1. Okay? That's what this is doing. Taking us back to form 1. Okay? And that's the code for that. Pretty simple, straightforward. Of course, you could do, there's many more things you could do, but all right. And form 3, we don't need to do form 3 yet. We don't have a form 3. We're not going to worry about pictures. And let's see. Let's go back to here. Here. And let me have a look at the code for... Okay, yeah, don't need that. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of code. All right. So what I'm going to do is, so that's the other thing. Right here. Did I get the name of this? done yet? Yeah. V, actually, this should say DNS, pictures form 2. And there we go. All right, so I'm going to build this, guys and gals. And then I'm going to look for a photo for this, something new, something different. Let's run it. There's our main page. Go to form 1. Did I do the code for form 2 yet? No, I did not. So that's the next thing we should do. Okay, that'll be the next thing we do, the code for form 2. And you're going to have to stay tuned, guys and gals. We're going to do more. The plan here is to open up your typical dialog box for searching and looking for pictures, okay? We're not really going to be executing any images or anything like that, but we're going to do it so that you can actually get to the point where it opens up essentially a link or a dialog box to your file explorer. All right, I'm Johnny. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video because my brain wants to kind of get going. Because I always just kind of worry about you guys. Don't want to waste your time. Just get right into it. Anyways, it's great to have you. I'm Johnny with Bologna&Weiners Coding. That's Bologna, ampersand, Wieners, space, coding on YouTube. I'm also known as the Lone Soldier on Twitch. Again, I appreciate every single one of you watching. You know I do. Much love. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care for now, and peace!